guys, this evening we're going to be making a girl gnome. So instead of a boy, we're going to make a girl this evening. So, went to Dollar Tree and I found some hair extensions. And this was the Winter Princess. And it comes like this in the, with the braid across it. And then it's got long hair, long white hair that actually hangs down off of it. And I just cut this off for now. And I've got it braided. So we're going to see if this will work for our hair. Alright, we're going to lay that to the side. Just wanted you to see that was something a little different there. And now, this is a different boot. This is something I thought, what if we can't find those boots at Dollar Tree? Those Santa Claus boots. These right here. What if you can't find those? We need to have an alternative to make the boots. So, what I've done, let me, I'm going to stop you for just a second because I forgot to hook my mic up. And I'll come right back to this boot. Okay, hope you can hear me better now. I know you can hear me breathing better. That's the only bad thing about it. You can hear me breathing. And with asthma, I breathe kind of heavy, so I apologize. But anyway, back to this boot. I thought, you know, what if you can't find the skewers? What if you can't find the boots? You know, what could you do to make these, make them my boot? And so I went with a little bit fatter. I did a little pattern just of a shoe and just drew it out. And I cut this out of foam board. And then I stuck a piece of styrofoam. It was a square. It was the big squares that you get at Dollar Tree. I cut it in half. And then I cut those halves in half. And then I cut little squares off the ends. And then I just glued that square to the toe. Just something there to build it up. But you don't have to use these. I found at Walmart they do have a ball, 2.8 inch styrofoam ball. You can get those and cut them in half and make your toe. And make a round toe instead of a square toe. So, or you can round these off, you know, by just trimming off these edges here. And you can round it and make it, you can shape it any way you want with this styrofoam. So, also, I had these, I can't remember what, they're on Amazon. And they are not, my husband actually cut these down for me. And made them into little strips like this. I think I ended up having them cut in strips like this to use as like for my garden, and I was gonna put names on them and just make like little garden stakes out there, and to petition off and show what I had planted where. But so I found them. I ran across them today, and I've got a bunch of them. We can even probably rip these down a little bit smaller. I don't know, but he ripped these down, and they already came with a point on them. I don't know if you guys can see the point. But they already came with that point on them. And so all he did was cut them in half. So I measured back from the toe about 3 inches. And that's where I stuck my little stick. I made a little indentation with it. I pushed the stick down in there. And then I hot glued it. And you can see I put like a bunch of hot glue around it. And so far, it's doing okay. I just don't know how it's going to do when we put the body on. So, with that, let's go ahead and glue our material. And I've cut a piece of minky material, pink. my grain is running toward you guys, toward the camera. You can see here. So, if I roll it up, it makes a fuzzy. If I go that way, it's flat. But it doesn't matter because it's just going to go on the boot like this. So what I'm going to do here, and I cut this 13 inches long, and it does not have to be this wide. I just was messing around. 5 inches wide. You don't need it 5 inches wide, because it really only needs to probably be about, oh, maybe 4, if that. But you make the boot the way you want. I just didn't want my boot quite that high, so you make the boot how high you want it. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and glue my shoe to the fabric. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue around the toe. Pull that back here. I'm going to try to go middle ways here, yep. And just hold her down for a second. Then I'm just going to lay it on its side. And just make sure you got your fabric the way you want it. And I'm just going to glue this down to the edge of the shoe. And my glue is hot. I don't know if y'all can see the smoke coming off of it. But it is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Let's go ahead and get that glued down to that side. And after everything's ready, you can just roll it over. And do the same to this side. Just let it fall like it would normally fall. Just let it fall natural. Alright, once that cools down and starts to harden up, we'll pick it up. It's still kind of, it's cooling down and soft. I'm going to go ahead and get this little dab that run down under here, because I don't want it, I want it to have a level bottom, so I wanted to get that glue off the bottom of it. Alright, then we're going to lay our shoe this way. And we're going to come around here and get the heel. Just let your fabric go up on the heel on both sides. Just like so. Now, can you guys still see me? I want to make sure I'm, yeah. Okay. Now, to make this easier, you can see how tall that is. See, I don't want my boot that tall anyway. But I'm going to come up here like so. And I'm going to cut this top off anyway, but down in so far, I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue and hold it with my fingers. Because we don't want the boot that tall. But I want to glue my fabric, and what I'm going to do here is go ahead and take a little bit of polyfill. Just get you a thing of polyfill here. Just ease it down in around behind that little styrofoam piece there. And around your stick here. Just get it all down in there really good and shape your shoe the way you want it. But that's going to help hold everything together and give you a shape to it. And you can put in more if you need it. But I just need something there to kind of give it some body and some stability back here at the back. Because now we're going to glue this fabric down right here. And I need all that to be where I can have something in there to hold to it. I'm going to stick just a little bit, a tiny bit of this right here at the end of this toe. Not much. I just wanted a teeny tiny bit so my toe didn't look so flat. But we can work it. We can work it around there just however we need it. Matter of fact, take a stick or some scissors or something and just kind of spread it around in there and flatten it. But you don't, I just didn't want my toe to be so flat. Now, I'm going to come right in here. And I'm going to go ahead and, I think, trying to make this as easy as possible for you guys. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and glue it down. So go ahead and get you a little glue in here. Try to cut down on some of these strings if I can. Just go in here and push it straight down to the top of the boot. Just hold her down there. You can even glue this to that right here to the stick, and I believe I may do that. That'll keep it from pulling away from it. Just hold that top right there where it fell natural. And just hold it there to the stick for a second. Now, and then we're just going to kind of fold this like a present. We're going to overlap it just like that. It's going to make you a nice little shoe. So we're going to go in here and put some glue right in there. And I'm just going to fold this one over and hold it. And I'm going to put some glue right here. And I'm just going to come in on top and fold it and hold it with my finger. And you can leave that like that if you want to. Or you can cut some of this down. And I may cut mine down because I don't want my boot quite so high. Maybe. I'm just going to cut it a little bit. I'm not going to cut a bunch. I'm just going to cut these sides down just a hair. Now, I'm going to come back here to this boot. Well, I'm going to glue the back side of this boot a little better here. And I'm going to stick just a little bit more because I want my heel to be a little bit more rounder. Now, that's just going to build it up and hold it. Got strings hanging on to us here. Now, it's going to give you a chunkier foot. I think this is a cuter foot, to be honest with you. It's just a big chunky Ugg boot. That's what we're going to call it. Alright. Now, I've got my pieces cut here to do our little fur around the top. And I'm going to go ahead. I got one boot already done. Let's kind of help us out here. But I want to go ahead and see where I'm at and see where I need to, how much I need to cut and how much I didn't need to cut. Let's see what this is going to look like here. Is this going to match it? Yep. Okay. So we did good. But it's up to you. You make your boots as high. You can make them up to here if you want to. You make yours however you want. However high, however fat. Doesn't matter. But go ahead and get your little fur. We're going to go ahead and get it glued on back here to the back. Just hold her. And then we're going to go all the way around the boot. We're going to glue to the top of these right here in the front. Make sure we're still good. Come on around here and go ahead and cut that off. I've been wanting to have an asthma attack off and on today. And I'm trying not to. Okay, now I'm going to come under here and glue it wherever I need to. If I see a spot that needs to be glued to, then I'll go up in and get it. But so far, we're looking pretty good all the way around here. Now, okay, now those are pretty close. And that's what we want. That's our boots, guys. Aren't those cute? Alright, let's set these to the side. And let me show you what we got here. I made panties for her. Oops. Just big fat panties. Look at that. They're just little panties. And got little holes here for the legs. And it's going to go up around your body, your pumpkin. And then we're going to stick the things right up through the legs. Because she's going to have a dress on. She's not going to have breeches or shorts. So she's got to have some panties. We can't have anybody looking up her skirt. So what we're going to do now is, and I've got her little leggings here to go up underneath, because you don't want nobody looking up underneath and seeing a stick. So I went ahead and made some little leggings to go on her sticks anyway, or stockings, I guess you could put it. Go ahead and get them stuck down in there really good. And I made this out of flannel, out of strawberry shortcake, because this is a little girl. So we're going to give her some strawberry shortcake stockings. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put these panties back on like I had them. Maybe. We're going to try this. And I'm going to make holes where I want my sticks to go. So I'll make sure these panties are on here pretty good and straight. I'm going to put that seam of the pumpkin in between there. And I'm going to go ahead and just stick me a little bit of glue right under here. Not much, just a dab. Just kind of hold the panties in place. That's all we need. And let me find something I can punch a hole with, because we want these legs to come right in here. If we can help it, we're going to go right as close as we can on each side of those panties. And that'll kind of give us a start there. So let's go ahead and get our little body on. Well, I guess we need to cut the top out of it and put some shells or something, make it heavy in its body. I'm about to forget to do that, guys. Go ahead and cut your top out. Don't have to be a big hole, but just big enough to get you something. I know I always want to be behind that blade. I don't want to be in front of it cutting and it slip. Like that right there, just about. Now, I'll come out in one piece. Now go get you rocks. Rocks or whatever you're going to use as your weight. But I'm going to use seashells. So I'll be right back with my seashells. Okay, I'm back. And we're just going to use these seashells. I had someone give me these and I've used them now and I like them. They work fine. So give it just enough weight. Stick a couple in there. I think that'll be good. Hang on one second, guys. I'm going to lay you guys down and I'm going to move these seashells out of my way. Okay, I'm back. Oops, I dropped you. If that didn't sound terrible. You heard it all, didn't you? Okay. Alright, now I gotta find my paper towels because the seashells are wet. So let me find something to mop it up because I've got a lot of water out here now. And I had paper towels. And my paper towels are gone. Wouldn't you know it? I swear. I think my gnomes are messing with my stuff in here now since I've been making them. Or I got Elf's one. So here we go. I found them. Let me dry this down real quick. Okay, now we're gonna stick our legs on, and I don't know if you guys can see. Let me move you up. Let me move you over a little bit. Alright, it's about as good as I'm gonna get you, is about right there. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna get these started here. Now, I got it all down in there like I want it, and her panties are on, and we're just going to glue her panties. I'm not going to pull a drawstring through. I'm just going to go ahead and glue. Hopefully my glue's not too bad and won't melt my pumpkin. So just go ahead and put a dab here and a dab there. I apologize if I'm breathing hard. Like I said, I've been all day trying to have an asthma attack. And I've been fighting it. Just feel it coming on, and then I try to calm down, and so far so good. So let's see if I can pull up on these panties a little bit more. Yep, I can. I thought so. I thought we could pull them up. Make them tighter, so they don't hang down so low. We don't want them hanging way down. Aren't those cute? Leaky little panties. She's gonna be darling. And she will be for sale when I get her done. Isn't that just cute already? I mean, look at that. Is that not adorable? Guys, they don't make clothes for pumpkins. Believe me, I looked just to see, because I thought somebody may have pumpkin clothes on there. But nobody has Dollar Tree pumpkin clothes, but I do. So if you need pumpkin clothes, let me know. I'll be happy to make them for you. Or I don't know how I could show you how. I mean, I could show you sewing them, but you still need to get a decent pattern for them. So I don't know. You guys just let me know if you decide you want me to make you some pumpkin clothes for your gnomes. Alright guys, I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to go ahead and glue right down here at the bottom, because I want the legs to stay put. So I'm going to lay that back easy, and I'm going to go ahead and glue right at the base of those sticks and push those little stockings up. That's cute because it's going to make the little stockings wrinkled. Ain't that cute? Looky, looky. Let me straighten them up. Now, all right. Now, we'll probably cut these off because, well, I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably going to cut some down, even if we leave a little bit of them. Let me show you what we got here. This is our little dress that I'm getting ready to show you. And all it is a piece of fabric, like so. And it is 19.5 inches long and 9.5 wide. And all we're going to do is come around here like so, because this is her dress. Like that. And then we're going to glue all this together. I'm going to actually pull up on this dress just a hair, so we can see the stockings just a little bit. We'd like to be able to see those. And I'm going to go ahead and glue it to the front there so it'll stay. Because I don't want to lose that. And then I'm going to come on around here and glue it here. Let's get this all good and straight. And I did cut it on the stretch, so get all that laid up there. I'm going to lay her down like this, because back here I'm going to glue these. I'm going to overlap it somehow. I don't know which one. This one I think is going to, I'm going to overlap it. Right here. And don't burn yourself. Let's lay her around this way real easy. Let's go ahead and get our skirt glued right here. I can keep my fingers on it because I don't want to get burnt. Now we're going to come up here to the top, and I'm going to glue the top of this skirt right in here, and I'm going to find me a glue stick. We're just going to come in here and we're going to start gluing this down. And try to make it lay kind of flat though. Or try to make it lay as flat as we can. Especially on the sides. because her little arms have to go in there. Now, ain't that cute? Okay. Now, make sure all that's glued to those sticks, and they're really nice and good. And now we got arms. And I don't want them quite that long. And I don't know if I want to make them movable. Let me lay that like that, because that's... I'm going to cut this one off because I don't want it that long. I just made them just on pieces of scrap, so I'm going to cut them down to 6 inches, I think. Well, if I cut them down to 5, that'll make them, let's see. See if I cut 2 inches off. That's going to make them 7 inches long. Is that how long we want them? No, I think I want them just a tick shorter than her skirt. So I'm going to take off 3 inches. And then I'll... That's going to make her overall 6-inch hands. With the hands, the arms... And the hands are going to be 6 inches. I think that's going to be it right there. So let's do this one. And get it cut down. So I'm going to make this one the same. So I'm going to lay that one beside it. Because like I said, they were scraps. And see, the arms weren't the same length. I just had scraps that I just sewed or glued. Everything was glued. I've not sewed anything on this one. Everything is glued together. So that way everything would be easier for you guys to be able to do. Alright, so this one is a no sew. And we're going to put our little arms right in here. I don't think I'm going to put these as movable. Nah, I'm not. I'm just going to glue them down. I'm going to go ahead and glue this shut, though, up here at the top. And that glue is going to come out there anyway at the top, so I'm going to go ahead and glue it down right next to that stick. Now I'm going to glue right here at the front of it. Go ahead and glue it shut. Okay. Put it right up next to that. And adorable. Okay, now we can put her hair right there. I want to see what this is going to look like. Alright, now I've got her nose right here. I didn't cover this nose with that the felt, but I can. we can cover that with felt, but I don't know. Let me go get the felt and we'll look at it again and see what we think on it. Be right back. Okay. I went and covered it with the cream color because she's dainty and she don't need to have a dark nose. And this color is cashmere tan. I just thought it was too dark for her. She is dainty and she is going to be a little sweet girl. And she's innocent. So she's got peachy skin. And I went ahead and covered that half a ball. That was just like the other half of the other one that we done. So just mash it all down and make it smooth out as best you can. Like I said, I did not sew anything on this one. And the other one I did sew, and this one's doing just as good. You just got to work with it. See how I put it all around here? I just cut out a circle that was bigger than my half circle, half a ball. And now I'm just working it down with my fingers and being careful not to get burned. I think we're going to put it right there. I'm going to make sure we got enough glue on here. And I didn't glue her hair down, I don't think. Well, it got stuck with some glue that was up there. So it is actually stuck. All I did was lay it on there, and there was some glue that wasn't dry yet. So it's actually glued on, guys. Look. Oh well, okay. Guess it's gonna be there because that's where it's glued itself. You could even put that braid across there. Take that braid off. I don't know if you can get that braid off or not. Well, anyway, just messing around with it. Now, I think those are going to hold this hat up too high. Yep, they've got to come down. And this is a hat that I cut out. And it's glued together. I did not sew it. I made it where it has little long pieces that come down the side. Goes up in the front and down in the back. That way you guys can see it real well. Alright, let's get some of these cut off. Hopefully we can do that. I may have to lay her down and cut her. Yeah, I'm going to have to saw it. So let me pull my miter saw up here. I got it right here. Because I thought I may have to do this. We're just going to lay her across here somehow. Let's see if I can do this. Wish me luck, guys. Make my marks in them. We'll just do it this way, because this seems to be safer, just dragging it back to it for now. Now, how's that? That may need to come off a little more, so I'm going to hold this hat up and check it out. Now that I know I can do it that way. Yeah, maybe. I'm actually going to take them out just a little bit more. Just take a little bit off of them. Because I'm going to put stuffing in the hat. So I don't want it to hold it up off of her head that far anyway. Alright, little girlie, hold steady, youngin'. This won't be difficult. Now, see, we don't need those points now anyway. We just needed them to go up through the pumpkin. Okay. Now we're going to put this out of the way. Let's put our hat on. Perfect. That's it right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and stuff my hat with some polyfill. I'll make sure I get that little end stuffed. Let me get you guys back down. Somewhere right in here, I think will be good while I'm stuffing this hat. Oops, I got a little hole right there at the top. So I'm telling you, that's why I glued it. So, now we're going to glue it back. Just a little bit right there. Make sure it stays glued. So I didn't even notice that, and I turned it. Alright, now, let me have this little bit here. Just take a little bit, and I'm going to go up in this little tip of the hat here. Using my finger here just to get it out. Well, that come undone again. So let me put some more glue in here. Sometimes when we glue things, it don't work. And sometimes it does. So let me pull that stuffing back out of there. I push my edges down in. Now, put my glue down in there. Push it back down in. Well, now why did that want to pull back up? Now, slowly and easily, I'm going to use a stick to make it easier with a flat end instead of my finger. And you know, it wouldn't move. Okay, now it's in there. It's going to hold it up. Let's get that in there. Alright. Now, once I glue part of this down, let's see if we gotta get the sticks up in here. So once I get this partially glued down, then I'm going to go back in and stuff it a little bit more. I want this to ride right back on her nose there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down to the top of her nose. And then I can stuff it. Yeah. I'm going to come over here on this side. Glue it down on this side of the nose. Maybe, without burning myself. To make sure it's good and dry before I move my hands. Alright, that one, this side over here is not wanting to hold down. I'm going to lay her down here for a second, guys, so I can work with her. And work with one side at a time. Let me hold that down real good there. Okay, now let me come in here and put some more stuffing in from behind. If she'll sit really nice for me. So we want her hat to be nice and full. That might be a little too full, but we'll see. I pulled that right loose from her, didn't it? Wow. Maybe I need to pull some of that back out of that side. Now, over here and glue this one down. This might help just hold it in place. I'm hoping. Hoping. This will help hold her in place. That little bit of stuffing right there, it's trying to peekaboo out anyway. Pushed up behind her nose. I'm gonna lay her back again. Let's see what we can do right here. I think my stuffing's what's causing it to pull loose. It's still hot, guys. I'm just hanging on to it. I'm trying to let it cool the best I can. So we want it to stay this time. Alright, we're going to do one more side here. There we go. Now I've got to do the back. I'm just going to glue it down to her back of her dress right here. Just hold her down. Maybe. If I can get a hold on it. Put a little bit on this side. Cool down, cool down. Alright guys, this is just another way to make the gnomes. I wanted to give you some other alternatives in case you couldn't find some of the stuff to make them at the Dollar Tree. This is still using some of the Dollar Tree products though, and so I'm just trying to think if, and if you can't find the pumpkins, you can use styrofoam balls. Just have to find a styrofoam ball that'll be close to the pumpkin sizes, and just go from there. You might want to find something that's hollow. If you can't find anything hollow, I guess you could drill holes in it and then put something that, you know, like some little weighted type idea, you know, the fishing line weights or something. Just put some of them all through it. That's a thought. Or just weight the boots down. I mean, that's another alternative, is just putting something down and weighting the boots down. Alright, now, what do you think about her, guys? Is she not adorable? She's not done, of course. She still needs a few things. She needs a little tassel or a ball or something on her hat. She needs some ribbons on her shoes, just like the rest of them. My shoes have come apart right here. Let me get me some more glue back down here. Now I'm just going to hold this settled set for a minute. Let me get me a chair here. Okay. But yeah, well, you can see her. She's got nice little chunky feet. You can see her little stockings. She's got adorable panties on under her little dress. And trying to think what else we can do. We can make a ball or a tassel or something to go up out of the eyelet. Or you can make a ball out of yarn. You could cover a ping pong ball. That's a thought. With some kind of fuzzy. Let me find the ping pong ball. Let me get this boot set up real good here. Alright, let me find a ping pong ball and come back and we'll just see what we can do about covering a ping pong ball and making it fuzzy like this. Be right back, guys. Okay. I found a few more things. I got a ping pong ball. I got our chamois cloth from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use the fuzzy side. And I also found these. I got these at the Dollar Tree. Aren't these pretty? I forget, she could be a snowflake girl. We could put a snowflake on her front, or hang the snowflake from her. I don't know, we'll see. I've got all kinds of ideas running. Let's see. We can put it there. We can hang it from there. We could put it on the side of her hat. Like I said, we could stick it on her dress and make it look like a snowflake dress. and I put a bow in her hair. So I'm going to put a bow on this side. I cut them 12 inches, and I just wanted you to see that, what I was doing. Let's see if I can get this one in here and make it look like that one. Just a simple little bow on in her hair. Pull it tight. Pull it through. I'm trying to keep the pretty side where we can see it, if it'll cooperate with me. Now, let me pull that through, pull that. You could, well, it's not going to slide because of that rubber band. There we go. Alright, pretty ribbon, come on. Now, you could stick a little glue on the backs of them to hold them so they'll stay where you want them. I'm going to go ahead and pull the I'm going to stick a little bit of glue on, maybe not, and twist it. There we go. Now, now she's got cute little bows in her hair, and we're going to put a snowflake on her, and we're going to cover this ball. I think we're still going to do that and put that ball up there. So let's get this laid over here. This is the side that's not as fuzzy, and this is the fuzzy side. And I'm trying to think which is the best way to do this. You got to have this pretty close, because if you don't have these close, you got too much on them, it won't work. So I'm going to cut it round. Try to cut it round here anyway. I might have too much. Like I said, you got to get this one close when you're doing something round. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I believe we're going to work. It's about that much bigger than your ball. Hope you guys can see that. Let me make sure. Yeah. All right, I'm going to slide her back for just a second. I'm trying to let this cool back down because it'll just melt this little ball, I'm afraid. I'm actually started out here on the chamois first. Okay, that might work. And just hold it. My boss is sliding. Okay. You just have to work it. And this stuff's stretching too, so it actually got bigger. Alright, now I'm just going to keep working it around and making it fit. Now, alright, I'm going to put this side here to the back. I'm still trying to make this work right here. Trying to pull this down. Now everything's cooling down, I can work it a little bit better. We're going to put some glue on the top here, like so. I think that's too much. I'll pull that back down. I got too much glue on it. I'm going to try to take some of this off. Now, and just have to hold it and let her dry. I'm going to come up here and pull some of this glue. It's a good thing about this glue, it does tend to, when it starts cooling down, you can get it and you don't even notice it was there. Do have a little bit right there that wants to stick out. Now, work with that. Now, isn't that just cute? Sorry guys, I know that sounded funny. I bumped the table. I'm just wondering if this is too big to put on there. Or if I need to find a smaller snowflake. Let's see here. I got smaller snowflakes. Yeah, that's cuter. Let's take the fishing line off of it. Now, we're going to find the side that I like. I know you guys watch me work my glue gun. I'll cut it on and off every once in a while. And what I do when it gets so hot, I'll cut it off, and then that way on its cool down, it actually starts. It will cool down faster, and doesn't take me near as long to hold something to let it adhere to each other. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just working it to where it see it's already heated up, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it off because I don't want it any hotter. I just need it hot enough to stick these on. And I'll find the center of her. Right there. I love her. She's so cute. I'm proud of her. She's adorable. Well, there you go, guys. There's our little snow gnome, I guess, snow princess gnome. What do you think? We could even put some bows or something on her shoes if we wanted to, some little snowflakes. Or I've got some other little wooden snowflakes, but that would be cute to put a little snowflake on her toe of her boot. I think we might do that. What do you think? That's cute. I think I will put them on there. Yep, let's do that real quick. While my glue gun's hot, we'll get them on there. Put that one down. This one looks pretty good on both sides, so it really doesn't matter on this one. Now, how adorable. She's just so darn pretty. Yep. Alrighty. She's stinking cute. There you go. That's what I was thinking. She's a stinking cute gnome. Alright. Alrighty, guys. There she is. She needs her Miss USA crown. What do you think? Alrighty. Got her little hat, her little points hanging down her sleeves. There's her back. Everything's aligned. This little hat here is hanging down over on this side. She's adorable. Alright, guys. Thank you. And we'll be making more gnomes. I've got 2 more outfits to show you. Different outfits. Different ways to make outfits for them. So, got 2 more that I know of right now. I may even do another one. I don't know. We'll see. I enjoy making these. These are kind of simple and easy and very satisfying when you get done. Because they're very cute. Alrighty. Thank you, guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And hit that bell button. That way you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. And you won't miss any. Thank you again. Bye-bye.